Hi guys, I'm outside. I figured this was the perfect time to do an intro for my video because I'm outside again and I'm walking and I am boot free and it's amazing, it's incredible. I'm excited. My dog's excited. First off, if you're new to my channel, welcome. You're watching Keto Phoenix. Keto is not just for weight loss. It is for so many other things. And if you want more information on some other properties that keto is good for, then I urge you to go to my video where I talk about my 9-year journey with keto and some of the other things that being on keto has helped me with aside from just weight loss. Getting back into the video, I'm here, I'm walking. I've been walking for about a week now. It's been a bit of a scary road because I have been so afraid of injuring myself again. I have everybody telling me, friends, family, everybody telling me to be careful. Don't push it too soon. You know, you had a stress fracture. And they're completely right? And I want to put it right here that if you have a stress fracture, think you have a stress fracture, you have any type of pain that does not feel normal, stop whatever activity it is you're doing and immediately go consult your doctor, go see a physio, right? And when you're coming back off of an injury, please, please, please do not do it by yourself. Consult a doctor, consult a physio. I have done all of these things. I'm working with a physio. I have spent the last 3 months not necessarily being idle except for when I was told to. I am only here running now because I have gotten the clear to do so. Wow, it's super busy over here. Gosh, I was running during the summer. So apparently winter schedule makes this road quite busy. The weather is just horrible. It's cold, it's rainy, it's muddy. So I'm trying to get myself to a good spot before I start running again, which works out because I need to warm my legs up a little bit. But anyways, I'm ready. Everybody's telling me I'm ready. So I'm going to listen to my doctors. I know what to look for. They've already told me what pain to look out for. I'm starting out very, very slow. Now that I am where I want to start running at, we need to start this. And I wanted you guys to be here experiencing it with me when I ran again for the first time in over 3 months. Whew, my heart's practically racing. I feel like I've already ran. Here we go. I'm running, taking it nice and slow, 60 seconds. In my head, I'm like, oh, that's nothing, right? Like, I've ran more than that. I've run longer than that. But I'm nervous. I want you guys to be here with me for this full minute, enjoying it with me, taking it in with me. I know you guys have been with me when I first started. You followed my whole journey. I really appreciate that. You guys are amazing. You guys help keep me going. I am wearing my Hoka shoes. And let me tell you, there's a huge difference in my running. I don't feel... it really absorbs the shock. Try not to get tangled up in my dog too here. Anyways, invest in good shoes. It's important. The shoes I suggested are okay if you're just doing short distance runs. But if you're gonna be doing a lot of running long distance, more than 3 miles, then please, 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 please invest in some better shoes, okay guys? Okay, on to my third run. No pain, but that doesn't mean I'm gonna overdo it. I'm gonna stick to the schedule that my doctor gave me a 90-day plan that's gonna get me out here slow. Today, I'm only doing a 1-minute run followed by a 1-minute walk, and I'm only doing that 5 times today. Then I'm supposed to do about a 10-minute walking cool down. And then I have to go back home. And then later in the day, I have some of my usual physio strength that I have to do so I don't give myself another injury. Whew. Okay, walking. Just 2 more to go. It is cold. I'm out of shape, so I'm gonna finish these 5 1-minute runs, 0 pain. I feel so much better. I have to rest tomorrow, so no running tomorrow. The relief I'm feeling right now, I was expecting so much pain. Let's be honest here. Getting to run again, it felt good. All of the strength training I've done on my leg my ankle, my foot, the tendons, the muscles, everything that had me glaring at my physio for the past 3 months. I'm so thankful for. Okay, I just got back from my run. I filled up my water as part of my 90-day soft challenge is drinking more water. Originally, my plan was only to drink 8 ounces of water, but I found it was easier for me just to fill this bad boy up with water and then just sip on it throughout the day. I still have my diet soda. Sometimes I have it in the morning, sometimes I save it for the evening, but I've actually been enjoying this, and surprisingly, because I don't like water. It kind of takes the guesswork out of it. I know I have this, I have it with me, and it just helps me get my water in. So if you find yourself struggling with wanting to drink your water, go buy yourself a brand new cup, or one that maybe you have that is already your favorite, like this one's my favorite. Just get yourself your favorite cup, fill it up to the top, and then just sip on it throughout the day. But now that I'm done with my run, I just want to talk to you guys a little bit about how things have been going in the last month. It's been a month since I talked to you guys last, gave you some updates. Just get the hard part out of the way. I weighed myself at the beginning of my challenge, which was January 1st. I have a before photo. I will put it right there for you. I am currently 156 pounds. Yeah, I was doing pretty good through the months of October and November. I felt like I made relatively good choices. I think that I was handling the running depression pretty well. And then just something happened in December. Not being able to run has been wearing on me, and every week that goes by, I felt that pressure more and more and more. I wasn't expecting it. Every time my foot would start hurting again, I would get scared and think, well, there goes another month that I can't run. And then that mindset just kept nagging at me, and with not being able to run, with barely being able to walk, my family was being very supportive. My husband took up most of the chore work, so I wasn't on my feet a lot. A part of weight loss, at least for me, has always been the ability to just get up and move, right? Like, you're sitting there and the munchies are coming on, you're feeling cravings, get up and do something, right? Like, for me, reading has never been a way that I can ignore being hungry. It just doesn't work for me. I can't focus on the words when I feel like I'm starving. I have to get up and do something, right? Because I'm one of those people that when it comes to chores and just doing some work, I can't stop until it's finished. Not having that ability, it was like I'm sitting there and those Doritos are calling to me, and I'm depressed and I'm upset, and I can't run. They're not blood family, but they're family. They took me in, I call him my brother, and his mother, she took me in when I needed somebody. She loved me, she supported me, she's been my rock, and living away from them has been hard. I feel super lonely, and everybody's trying to survive right now. It's hard for everybody. We're all struggling in our way. Yeah, I don't know, like maybe it's the new year and reflecting on things, but I've realized that when I reflect on my life and where I'm at right now, I don't have a lot of people that have time for me. Dealing with a stress fracture and doing nothing but being able to sit around and think about being lonely and think about family issues and drama and think about not being able to run and think about hurting. I ended up giving in to eating. In a way, it's like self-sabotage. At the end of the day, I can't control anybody. I can only control myself. And the only reason why I'm bringing this up to you guys is because I want you guys to understand where I was going in my head and in my heart with all of this weight gain. And it all hit me like all at once. It felt like December 1st came along, and then it was just like whammy. Some people deal with holiday blues. That in and of itself is hard. So anyways, that was where my weight's at. But I know since I started the 90-day challenge, I've really been spot on with it, and I'm proud of myself for that. And it's really been helping me stay I don't know, it kind of gives me a goal, and I like having goals, right? And so I know I've lost weight. I haven't checked my weight. I don't want to weigh myself weekly. I'm going to do it once a month for you guys. And what I'll do is the day that I choose to film my monthly updates, I will weigh myself that day. And that way I can give you guys as accurate of where I'm at in my weight as I can. So again, I've been on top of my water. I've been eating about
I've been eating 2 meals a day. I had my breakfast this morning, which was steak and eggs, and oh, it was so good. I don't know what it is about steak with eggs, but chef's kiss, it was so good. And so that was my breakfast. I've been having eggs quite a bit. Sometimes I want to eat later in the day. If I end up eating later in the day, then I like to switch more into having salads and like chicken salads, or I'll take some pepperoni. And I had some leftover ham from our Christmas dinner, and my husband shredded that up for me, and I've been putting that mixed in with some pepperoni in my salad with some cheese, and ranch is so delicious. But those are pretty much what my breakfasts and my lunches have been like. I've been having my diet soda. I'm trying to cut myself down to just 2. Water's been helping with that change. It's like, okay, I have to get my water in, I've been making the choice, get that water in, right? Sipping it throughout the day, and then I'm just not really thirsty for a soda. That's been changing in and of itself on its own. I haven't really felt any pressure on that. I haven't really felt like it's been a struggle. It's just something that kind of happened naturally as I was drinking water. I have been reading my 10 pages. I'm back to reading my Sarah Moss books, and I'm doing the Throne of Glass series, and I think I'm on book 5. You can always go to my Instagram, and I have been doing daily reels on my first week during my soft challenge, what I've been eating, my exercising, things like that. So if you're curious on more of a day-to-day sort of deal, you guys can go and watch those 7 days. I'm not going to do the whole 90-day thing on there. I think that would get repetitive, because one thing you're going to learn when you're on keto is a lot of the same things. It just makes it easier. Do a meal prep something so that can be your lunch for like a whole week straight, right? And you can only do so many videos of a chicken salad before it's going to get old. The exercising, of course, that's been pretty easy. I mean, I knew that was because I have my strength trainings that I have to do every day. And I started walking again as well, so it was easy to get 45 minutes of walking in there. The run today felt so good. Yeah, like my foot's not even hurting. No pain whatsoever in my foot, and no pain in my leg. And I attribute a lot of that to all of the strength training that I've been doing in the past 3 months. And I think that really paid off. And I felt that today when I ran. It didn't feel weak. It didn't feel like less than my good leg that has been carrying all my weight when I have to walk. I mean, they felt equal. As for my training plan, I'm back to 3 days a week. I do a walk, run, rest day, walk, run, rest day, and slowly my jogging is going to increase and my walking is going to decrease. So I think by the end of the week, by the end of this week, I'll be running for 2 minutes and only walking for 1. And then by the end of the 30 days, because like I said, my physio has a 90-day plan for me. By the end of the first month, I should be back up to possibly a 5K distance. It all depends on my speed and things like that, because again, I don't want to push it. This is all easy running right now. But I will be up to 30 minutes of running. I'm listening to my training. I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing. That's all I can really do. I mean, I'm just excited now that I'm back on a running plan, and I'm trying not to think about how I am back to where I'm at right now. I'm trying not to think about it. I'm trying to stay in the cup is half full mentality. Running again, that's what I need to focus on. I don't want to focus on distance. I don't want to focus on backtracking. I'm trying to remember that the run I did today, although I'm out of shape and it was a bit hard, it definitely didn't feel like it did the very first time I had to run for a minute. I did not feel like that total death, right? So I know that my body is more conditioned, right? In 3 months, I didn't lose all of my progress, right? Like, I'm trying to remember that. I am more conditioned. My body is more conditioned to be able to handle running than it was when I first started running. So my bounce back isn't going to be as long. It's not going to be as difficult as it was my first go around. and that's what I gotta focus on. And I just gotta remember to watch my foot, take care of it, take it easy. You know, I'm not going out there right now and trying to get any PBs on any distances. I'm not trying to get to a certain distance by a certain day, a certain point. No. So even though my foot is still healing, because yes, it's not 100% right now. However, they gave me a specialized insert that goes in my shoe, and what it does is it kind of moves the pressure off the area of my foot that was hurt. So right now, as I'm running, I'm not applying a ton of pressure on that part of my foot that got hurt.
Okay, so it's Friday. It's been several days since I've videoed, but I wanted to tack this in here because I just ran 5 sets of 2 minutes each with a 1 minute walk in between. And man, it felt good. But I know I had been talking about being worried about starting all over again. And I really wanted to put this in here for you guys, because anybody who is down with an injury, who is worried about the same things as I have, I want you to know that you have nothing to worry about. You're not starting from scratch. I have all of these tricks in my trade that I have learned in the past several months of running that I was able to apply to my 2 minute jogs today. That helped me out a lot. Counting my breaths, counting my steps, I perfected my breathing, which has helped. So even though your muscles are going to be tired, you're going to feel a little out of shape, you're going to have tools that you didn't have when you first started, and those are going to help you when you start running again. So just remember that. Remember the things that you've learned, and you'll be just fine. Also, my foot's not hurting. Everywhere else is hurting, but my foot is just fine. And I'm having a lot of fun right now because I've been walking and running in, I don't know, the weather's calling it snow, but it feels like more like frozen rain to me, or light hail, I guess. They're like little white pebbles. I almost feel like I'm being pelted with styrofoam. Anyways, back to the video.
Anyways, I've got to go and do dinner. I will show you guys what I'm doing for dinner when I get there. So I'm doing my usual foot care. My foot still kind of hurts when I try to walk around barefoot. Here is my very yummy, tasty dinner. I have a salad with some bacon bits, ranch, tomatoes, because tomatoes and kiwi are a new thing I've added to my daily diet. I eat 1 kiwi every single day, and I eat about 4 or 5 little baby tomatoes a day now. And there is my sweet bell pepper. Eating the last of my snack right here. This one is so good. I love it. Look how she's sitting. What you doing, you silly dog? You look comfortable.
Are you comfortable?
It's the next day and I'm out here walking again. It is freaking cold out here though. Oh my goodness. I mean, I checked the weather and it only said it was 33 degrees out, but there's practically not a cloud in the sky. The sun's up, and I learned from my summer adventure that when that sun's out, it's like, it feels like 20 degrees warmer. So I went without my hat on, figured it'd be okay, but my poor ears are cold. As you can tell, because I'm out here walking again, the day after run, I'm feeling good, no pain. I wanted to check up with you guys the day after so you guys could know how I'm feeling. I didn't have any pain after I got home. There was no, I mean, I had some of my usual little niggles, right? But it wasn't anything that I was concerned about. It wasn't anything abnormal because I am still healing, right? So when I walk barefoot, that still kind of hurts. And when I walk on uneven grass that, it's not well manicured lawns, right? So it's got like bumps and stuff in the grass. So when I'm walking and one of those raised things in the grass, when I hit that with my foot, that kind of hurts a little bit, almost like a bruise. I mean, that's how I kind of describe the pain. It's almost like a bruise, like I've got a bruise on the bottom of my foot now. It's not a deep, deep ache like it was. So, but I knew that I'm still healing, and that's why I'm wearing the insert in my shoe and all that stuff that I've already talked about. But yeah, I am good to go. I can't wait for my run tomorrow. Thank you guys so much for joining me in my little returning to run vlog. I'm so excited, and I can't wait to see what comes in the future and what 2025 has in store for me and my running. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.